Welcome to Messages for the Signs for the week of September 20th. I am Tammy Toshnik, and this video is for Scorpio. And the robin has returned, so it sat in the tree right in front of me here through most of Libra's reading, and then it left, and now it's returned. So maybe this is for you as well, Scorpio. Maybe a robin is a symbol or a sign for you. I wonder how long he'll stay this time. He was there for a good 20 minutes. I wonder if I turn, I don't know if you can see him. I don't know. He's like sort of right in the middle of the tree there where that branch comes off. He's over this way. Anyway, so what do your guides want you to know for this week, Scorpio? He's still there, giving us his own message. Oh, and there's another one now on the grass underneath. He's just watching me through the window. All these other birds are flying by, and he's just sitting there, minding his own affairs, his own business. Okay, let's begin up here. So we've got not for you, happy, happy, mending. Not for you, for me, is always quite literal and on the nose. It's not something that, excuse me, that we have to dive so deeply into. It simply means that something is, it's going to feel like it's being denied you. It's not working out the way that you hoped. But, if you can move your thinking past that and see that it is simply something needed to be removed or changed in form for something bigger and better to take its place. So that's where we say rejection is God's protection. Rejection is redirection. So if you can hold on to that, then the results will be happy, happy. The results you want are going to be more beneficial to you than the ones you originally thought of. Interesting, though, that mending's come up here. So there might be a forgiving or forgiveness piece for you this week, Scorpio, with perhaps the thing that's not working out the way you wanted it to. It almost feels like you've done your part. That's what I want to say. That's what the guys are telling me to say. You've done your part here, Scorpio. And so it is time to forgive yourself and really let this go, because you do have the happy, happy card right in the middle of this. And it's telling me that you could get held back, but it would be more your emotions and your thinking that's going to hold you back. Not what's coming for you, not what is possible for you. So, you know, we don't want to move too quickly through emotion. We don't want to pretend they're not there. We don't believe in spiritually bypassing our emotions here. But try not to dwell too much on this. It simply is what it is, you know, and I don't even really like to say that, but I don't know how else better to explain it. It's moving out of your way. What you wanted doesn't mean that it wasn't a good thing or it wasn't going to be good for you. It's just there's something better, and it's trying to make its way from the field to the physical. And in order to do that, you have to move through some things. And again, there's some forgiveness going on here. Yes, definitely, because you've got heal the ouch, which is basically the same thing as mending. And so this tells me, and you know, in both cards there are two people. So in this one, I don't know, the lighting's not great here for you to see, but you know, there you go. Not so great against the window. And heal the ouch. So there are two participants in this at least. And this is telling me that this is getting in your way. So where can you forgive? Where can you forgive yourself? Where can you forgive another? And remember, forgiveness isn't about becoming someone's best friend. It really is about releasing yourself from the attachment of those emotions and that common bond that you share through the experience. And then from there you've got movement. So this tells me that is what is getting in your way here. And as soon as you can do this work, and this is, you can do this today, you can do this week, really sit down and think about forgiving and working through any of old wounds that have come back up, you will then move forward. So you've got movement and happy. That tells me you are moving toward a result that is beneficial to you, but you have to do that work first. And then you have rescue, which can symbolize asking somebody for help. So if you need help doing this, again, there seems to be more than one person. This isn't just about healing your own wounds. There is some relationship issue here for some of you, Scorpio. So then ask for help. You may have to ask that person to have this conversation with you. You may have to ask a friend or family member to help you with this. But know that help is on its way to you if you need it. Also, rescue does speak to you sometimes about not waiting for someone else to rescue you, for you to do that for yourself. And then we've got solitude, power, and temptation. So solitude, telling me that you need to take some time for yourself. So then usually when we are trying to heal something or really go deep, Scorpio, which is your forte, Scorpios like to go deep. Usually we do those things on our own. We don't always have to, of course. The cards did say that you can ask for help and help will be given to you. But this is an inside job too. Oh, there's another robin. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. But this is an inside job, Scorpio. So some of this will be needed to be done on your own. And then the power card, that is sort of the universal power card telling you do have the strength to do this. So there's power in this healing process. And there's going to be power that is the outcome of the healing process as well. And then temptation. So temptation to me in this, the temptation for you, Scorpio, I think would be to ignore it or pretend it's not as bad as it is. Or what else? Temptation, sort of, I think too, I'm getting flashes of being tempted to not dismiss it, what's the word I'm looking for? Distract yourself, Scorpio. So try to accept that this is a process that you must go through. Again, it doesn't have to take that long. There is movement coming from this power. Oh my goodness, so much power coming from this. And so the temptation, again, look at the temptation, and I don't even want to say resist temptation, accept that temptation is there, but understand what it's trying to do here. It's trying to basically move you off course or pull you from center, the work that you must do, which is the healing. So try not to do that, Scorpio. I hope that helps you. And then you can pull a card if you like. So now we're back to one robin, the original robin still in the tree. Again, that may be a message for you, Scorpio. Alrighty, so you've got 1, 2, or 3. All right, so if you chose 1, you've got to be fair. So this is going to work out. Remember I was saying beneficial again. I apologize, you can't really see that. I'm going to have to put a different light over here if I do these in front of the window. But to be fair is all about just and a beneficial result for all. And remember I was saying in your original guidance that that the result was going to be beneficial for you. So that's just reiterating or validating that for you. Also can speak to where you're not being fair to someone. That may correlate to the mending and the heal the ouch. Are you being truly fair to everybody in the situation? So something to think about. If you chose 2, you've got round and round, which brings to mind this idea that, yes, something has come back from the past. That's the heal, the ouch, and the mending that we spoke about, that this does feel like it's come from the past. It's not something necessarily that will continue on into the future, but it's definitely a pattern that's been repeating itself. And so you must disrupt the pattern, Scorpio. And then if you look at 3, you've got here and now. Similar idea too, round and round, in that you only have the now moment. So rather than going back and revisiting everything from the past, even though it feels like it's showing itself to you, something from the past is revisiting, it doesn't mean you have to go all the way back there. How can you navigate through this experience or this opportunity from your new perspective? Not how you used to be, but how you are now. I hope that helps you, Scorpio, and I hope to see you here next week. Take care.